I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I traded my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, red cheese, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was.
Hey, Oscar, how are you?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Fine, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I slept beautifully. Good afternoon, Carlinos, or good morning, Carlinos. And how are you, Elif?
And you?
I'm doing great. What country are you from, Elif?
Repeat, please.
I'm sorry, could you say again? My goodness. All right, and we have D. D, how are you? Let's see. Carlinos, you've got some background noise. Do you mind muting your microphone a little bit? Thank you, sir. We'll wait just a little for the class to fill up in the Verbling chat to get larger, and then we'll get started. All right. And we have Melissa Espeche. How are you, ma'am?
Hi.
Hi. Where are you from, Melissa?
I'm from Argentina.
Wonderful. Happy to have you here. Okay. So we're just getting started today. I'm going to go ahead and, even though the class isn't full yet, I do want to say if anybody wants to go ahead and enter the class, you can. But remember, let's follow a little bit of politeness. Let's speak one at a time and respect one another. Okay? We'll go ahead and get started now because our class is nearly full. Let's see, Murat, would you mind checking the background noise on your microphone? It's very loud. Class, you can. But remember, let's follow a little bit. Let's speak one at a time and respect one another. There we are. Bechar, you're also having a lot of background noise. Could we go ahead and mute that microphone? We won't be able to start class until that's done. Thank you, sir.
Meadow, hi again.
Hello, Hussein.
Hello.
Okay.
Guys, everyone please use earphone.
Yeah, guys, I'm hearing a lot of background noise. Let's everybody mute our microphones because we cannot start this way.
Please shut the echoes.
Okay, I think we can go ahead and begin now. Alright, so today's discussion is about daily personal habits and routines. That means a habit is something that you do every day. Every day. Okay? So, for example, I'm actually what you would call a morning person. That means I love to wake up in the morning, and for example, even though I would go to sleep late at night, I would wake up always. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. So always I will wake up at this time. It's always something that's going to happen. Okay? So it's my body's habit and routine. What about you guys? Do you wake up at 4:30 in the morning?
No.
Oh, why not?
No.
Why not, guys? What's wrong with that? Hussein, why is that? Why don't you wake up at 4:30?
Is it
Hmm?
early? Is it early?
Meadow?
So early.
Do you hear me, Meadow?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah. What time o'clock in Texas?
Right now it's 8.
Turkey, it's 4.
It's 4. So, what time do you wake up in the morning, Hussein?
Like a lunch and 12.
12?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I,
I don't have a job.
I can't even imagine waking up my body. I can't help it.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
job. What can I do?
Ah, that's true. So I think that's possibly true. So um, yeah, I think you may not have a choice. But still, 12? That's kind of very late. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meadow?
Yeah, I
Do you
can
see me now?
yeah. Mm-hmm. You sure
Okay.
can. For me, I have no choice. My body automatically wakes up at 4:30 or 5:30. So automatically, I'll go to sleep. Like last night, I taught a late night class. I went to sleep. I woke up at 4:30 already. Just hello. It's time to start today's day. Why do you think daily habits and routines are so important?
Uh, I don't know. Talk about.
Let's see.
Really? Actually, I don't understand. Say to you.
Sure. What do you mean you don't understand what, Hussein?
Yeah.
What don't you understand?
Your say.
Sure. I'm asking, a daily habit is something that you do every day. For example, it can be the time you wake up, the food you eat, the music you listen to. It's the
Yeah.
things that you do each day.
Yeah.
So, for me, my daily habit is I wake up at 4:30 or 5:30, right? So
Yes.
that's about. So for me, that's a normal habit. I want to go ahead and ask Mustafa. Mustafa, can you hear me?
Mustafa Can sana diyor.
Can you hear me, Mustafa? I see you and your child, so I'm a little curious about your habit. I think he's getting his microphone. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Murat, are you there? Looks like-
Yes, Matthew, how are you? I am here.
Oh, I'm wonderful. I want to ask you, what is one daily habit or routine that you like to do with?
It is the same as your habits. I wake up early in the morning at 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Go go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Then at 6 o'clock I come back home,
Mm-hmm.
have my lunch or dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Then I look at watch TV. Then
Sounds like a very stable habit.
yeah.
But here's a question. Here's a question I want to ask you. What would happen if suddenly your work schedule changed and you had to go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Your life will be changed.
I think I think forever, possibly. Melissa, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Melissa, I want to ask you, and guys, let's go ahead and remember to be polite. Let's allow one person to speak at a time. Thank you very much. Melissa, what is a daily habit or routine that you always must do for yourself before you can go to work or go study or begin your day?
Okay, right now I go to university.
Mhm.
But now I'm having finals, so that's the only time when I really, really get up really early, like you, 4 in the morning, because I'm so anxious. So it's inevitable for me to wake up early. But in everyday habits, I wake up at 8 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and start doing the housework, and then studying. The normal thing for me.
I think university life is so strange because some days you can wake up just very, very late, and then some days you have to wake up so early. So there's as we'd say, no balance. There's no balance at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I used to have classes at the morning, so I had to get up really early, and then 2 o'clock p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I had another class.
2 o'clock p.m. I'm remembering when I was an undergraduate, and I used to think waking up at 9 a.m. was terrible.
Yeah.
And now I wake up at 4:30 or 5:30, and I think waking up at 9. I was so lazy. What's wrong with me? But it's not about lazy. It's my lifestyle changed, and when our lifestyles change, when our work or our job change, our habits also change. So when I finished university and became a school teacher, automatically my lifestyle is going to change. Carlinos, are you there? Mr. Santos, are you there? No, not. Ah, there you are. How are you, sir?
I'm great.
So what's a daily habit that you like to do at the beginning of the day?
About what? About what?
About anything. What do you? Is there a favorite food you like to eat, or is there a song you like to listen to, or a daily exercise that you like to do?
Let me see. This song I like is rock music.
Ah, so when you wake up, you like to listen to rock music?
Yeah.
Lately, there's a song I like to listen to also in the morning, but it's not rock music. Do you know this song? It's called "Call Me Maybe." Do you know this song?
Yeah.
Call me maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like to listen to it in the morning.
Connery Jepsen?
Yeah,
Who's the
like listen. Bechar, could you turn down your microphone? It's very loud.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
So let's turn that down, please. Yeah, I always listen to this song.
Wow, don't do this, Meadow. Don't do this.
Oh wait, it's getting to the best part. You guys, we have to sing this song together.
Meadow, don't do this, please.
I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Yeah, I love that song actually. In the morning.
I don't love that song, okay?
Yeah, that
What
song.
is it?
Isn't that song? I think it's so energetic, and it helps me wake up in the morning.
No, Justin Bieber, baby. This song.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
No, please. Justin Bieber, not. You have to have another thing to sing. Please.
Okay, moving on. Guys, let's go ahead and let Cater try. Cater, are you there? Cater, can you hear me?
Kadir.
I don't think so. And let's also give a chance to Elif. Elif, are you there? Can you speak a little louder? Habits also changed. So when I finished university...
Meadow, you skip me.
We already talked about you, Hussein. Hussein, don't try to be so needy and need attention too much. We have to share. Thank you, sir. Alright, Elif, are you there?
Yes, I hear you.
Wonderful. So what's a daily habit that you like to do?
I wake up early I'm student at university and I wake up early sometimes I wake up wake up late, so no balance, yes. And about food, yemek sepeti, you don't know, maybe you can order some food from this website in Turkey.
Ah,
Yes, and I'm a student and I order food there every day. It's not healthy, but we use we should use that. So
so
it's like
Elif,
that.
you like to order food online rather than go and get the food yourself. Am I correct?
Yes, correct.
I think it sounds so convenient. It sounds so wonderful and convenient. I am so jealous of you because I think cannot always order food online. That would be a little too easy for me. I really envy you a lot. Let's see. We have. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. I think we have a new person. Hakan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. We're getting a little background noise from you. Would you mind turning your microphone down just a little bit?
Okay, alright.
Thank you, sir. Now,
Welcome.
Hakan, today we're talking about daily habits and personal routines, okay? So,
Okay.
daily habits, that's something that we do every day. What is some daily habit or routine that you do every day when you get ready to go to work or go to school?
I listen to music and I wake up early generally in the
Oh,
mornings.
mm-hmm.
These are my daily routines.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Generally, it's around 7.
Ah, pretty early. And your daily routine, when you like to go, when you listen to music, what type of music do you listen to?
Just it depends the day. If I'm sad, I listen sad songs, sad musics. But if it
Ah,
sounds good, then I listen to every kind of music.
oh yeah, for me, some days I listen to depressing music because maybe I feel really bad that day. Like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to
Me
listen
as well.
anymore. Why did my girlfriend break up with me? Those kind of terrible situations. I understand that. Bechar, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Bechar, what country are you from?
I am from Algeria.
Algeria, wonderful.
Do
I
you
want
know
to.
Algeria?
Sure, it's in North Africa, next to
Yes.
Tunisia.
Good.
I want to ask you, what is a daily routine or habit that you like to do?
Me, I sleep 4 hours in day and 20 hours in internet.
Oh my.
Yes, this is true.
20 hours a day on the
Yes.
internet
Yes.
and 4 hours of sleep.
Yes.
Are you dead?
No. I can't sleep.
Wow, I'm so surprised. I can't imagine actually.
Yes, this is true.
It's so difficult for me to imagine.
You wake up at the 40. At
Sure,
40.
but I don't stay on the internet for 20 hours.
Yeah, you can't, but me I can't. I can't sleep. What I can do?
But what is the reason?
Yeah, what is the reason that you cannot sleep?
I don't know. Really, I don't know. Why?
But something should drive this.
How?
I don't know. I'm
Maybe
asking to you.
maybe you have secret nightmares and you cannot remember, but every night you have terrible nightmares and that's why you can't sleep. Ooh, that would be scary.
It should be one reason.
Could possibly be. I'm a little surprised. Wow. Yeah, Brenda, she writes in the Verbling chat, how many hours? What? I'm so surprised. Only 4 hours. Bechar only sleeps 4 hours a day. Only 4 hours. I'm impressed, but also terrified for you. I hope you can get a little bit more sleep. So we've talked now about each other's personal habit or routine that we like to do, and I think it's important for us to just discuss a little bit why it's so important for me. I think if I could not wake up at 4:30 or 5:30, I will feel lazy, and so I cannot. A lot of the work that I do, I actually do between 5:30 and 6:30. That's when I prepare lessons or work on class material, either for here on Verbling or for my other students or other work. So I really need that extra early morning time to do my job. For me, it's so important. Oscar, what about you? Why is your morning routine so important?
Um, my morning routine is, I guess, it's just sitting down. I'm just doing nothing.
Maybe I think that's a good feeling.
For a,
Go ahead.
It makes me
that's a
energy.
good feeling. It sounds like a good feeling to have.
I just
Go ahead.
Yeah, I sit and think what I gonna do today. I plan it. I make plans.
Okay, so your early morning time for Oscar, early morning time is the same as planning time. It's his time to think about what he's gonna do that day.
Yeah.
So for you, you need that extra time just to have time for yourself and to think about the day and to enjoy. Okay, so that's here Verbling. I think that's something many of us could appreciate. Mustafa. Oh, Mustafa is away from his computer and he's chasing his son. Okay, so I'll leave him alone while he chases his son. Murat, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
So why is your morning routine so important for you? Why do you need to have this routine? What would happen if you did not have it?
Okay, if you wake up early, so you have more time to do our works in the day. It's and you said the same thing. If you don't wake up in the early, you get lazy. It's yeah.
Yes, I think so. Especially for me, on Sunday, I need to wake up early because, like many Christians, I go to church on Sunday. So I definitely need this time, actually, to be honest. Okay, great. And Melissa Espeche, what do you think? Why is your university routine so important for you?
It is really important because I'm about to graduate.
What is your major, by the way?
Legal English.
Illegal English. So you're going to work in the law the law industry?
Unfortunately, I don't know if you have heard that in Argentina we are having trouble with employment, you know? So it is going to be very difficult for me to find a job in the law field or any kind of field, you know? Because unemployment rate is increasing very rapidly. And I was thinking to work at the mining industry. I love mining.
Really, the mining industry. This is a little bit similar. Your personal habits will change so much if you go into mining. Melissa says she's interested in working in the mining industry. Do you want to be a miner yourself, or do you want to just work in the business of mining?
Right now we have a subject that is called technical translation, and we see mining things, you know. We translate mining documents, so it's going to be a little bit easy for me to work there because I love what is related with the mining industry. Just doing the paperwork and all that stuff.
I think it's probably very rewarding work too. So, I mean, congratulations on that account. Carlinos, are you there?
Ahí, ó. Está final. Calma.
Carlinos, ¿qué onda? I see a strange cover on his website. Okay, we'll go back to him later. So we'll go ahead. Kadir, are you there? Okay, so Carlinos is away, Kadir's away. Hakan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, wonderful. So why is your morning routine so important to you?
Because they help me to wake up, and after wake up, they help my eyes open, make my eyes open. That's why they are important, to start the day more energetic and more lively.
Yeah, like you, I need music actually to feel alive and feel very lively. I think without it, I cannot work very well. I don't think so at all.
Same here.
Yep, that's why I need some energetic music to get me moving during the day, so I feel powerful and excited. Elif, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
So why is ordering food online so important to you?
Actually, I'm a student and I don't know how to make any food.
Oh, really?
Shame on you.
Guys,
Yes,
you have to know how to cook.
yes, I don't know how to cook, so I order on website.
Not even ramen noodles? You don't know how to cook ramen noodles?
I think it's difficult because I'm student now. I'm student at university, so I'm preparatory. I'm at preparatory school for English.
To be student is a quite good reason to start cooking.
Yeah, it's a great reason to start cooking to save money.
So I think so. Like I want to cook.
I'm so surprised. I cannot imagine not being able to cook a little bit. I'm so worried for your health. Please don't die, okay? Thank you, Elif. And we have two new people here. Let's see, Allah, are you there? Not yet, okay. Abdullah, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you, Abdullah? Yes, I can. Where are you from?
Originally from Yemen, but I live in Germany.
Ah, so you left Yemen. Were you from Sana'a?
No, I was from a city that is south of Sana'a called Ib. It's IBB, also a small name.
Okay. What made you move to Germany?
It was work and different things. Not only it's a bit complicated.
Maybe is it related to the conflict that is occurring in Yemen now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Somehow.
Well, we are happy. Well, we are happy to have you. I want to ask you, what is a morning habit or routine that you have that is so important to you? Many of us have one. I wake up very early. Hakan listens to music. Elif, she purchases food online. So what is a regular habit of yours?
I wake up normally at 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Great.
I get first thing is coffee.
Me too.
and then a shower, and then news. I have to read news online, and maybe watch a show, sitcom show online. That's it. Then I start my day.
That sounds so lovely. I think for you it may be important because it gives you time to think and prepare for the day and relax a little bit before you work.
Exactly. So you don't have rush and things are not that hectic for you. I like it. I like to be relaxed before I start working.
I think so too. When I became, what is your work, by the way?
I work by Amazon.de. So Amazon, but for Germany, German Amazon.
Okay, so are you a technician for Amazon then?
Yeah, I'm a problem solver.
Okay, so you're working a lot of technical work. Yes, I think that can be very frustrating because many people like me who are not trained in computers, we're always asking you, fix this, fix it, and you have to explain, well, that takes time.
It's stress all the time, yeah. It's stress all the time, and all the time you have new people who doesn't know how to deal with computers, so you have to explain everything from zero. So sometimes it gets a little messy.
Yes, I have the same issue with my father. My father is a technician both for regular machines and for computers, and so he understands computers better than I do because I'm a teacher. I don't quite know about technology so well as he does, and always he is having to be very patient with me because I'm like, Dad, I don't understand this button here. Can you tell me why is it blinking? Why is this computer on fire? Why is this burning?
Are you English teacher?
I'm sorry?
Are you English teacher or what do you teach?
I teach English and also social studies. So English and also social studies.
Teacher. Teacher.
1 second. Carlinos, you've got background noise. Here, we'll just mute him for a little bit.
I got to go. See everyone.
Okay, take care. So, we had a situation where, oh, sorry, you were asking me my subject. So, I teach English, but also social studies, history, economics, that kind of stuff.
Take care.
Well, I love history, actually.
Oh, wonderful! Well, happy to have you. A lot of my courses are related to history. So I see Mustafa is back at the computer. Mustafa, can you hear me? Oh, Mustafa, are you there? Still can't hear you, my friend. I was just letting you know, so maybe you try to fix your microphone so we can talk. Okay, guys. So I think everybody has some kind of personal morning habit. But, you know, also there's a different kind of habit you can have during the day. It can be almost called an addiction. What's an addiction? Can somebody tell me?
Well, I think it's the need for having or doing the same thing over and over and over. And you feel not right when you don't do it or when you don't have it.
That's right. I think it's so an addiction actually is kind of a little, it's something you must, I think Allah says it correctly, you must do it to feel better. For me, I have two addictions. I have an addiction to coffee, so I must have coffee all the time.
Me too. I want to say coffee is not healthy.
One moment, Alif. We have Mert, could you mute your microphone, please?
Okay. I want to say coffee is not healthy.
What were you saying about coffee, Alif? Say again.
Coffee is not healthy. Coffee is not healthy. Tea is better.
Why is it not? But I know green tea is better than coffee, but you don't understand. I must have my coffee. Yes, I know it is an addiction.
Decaf or a normal coffee?
A black, dark, black, very black, strong coffee. Do you want to see? Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, please.
Here, this level of black. Here. Very black.
It's somehow like my coffee. Actually, I love strong coffee too.
Yes.
But I drink tea. During the day, I enjoy more tea.
I drank much tea. I used to live in South Korea, and when I lived in Korea, I drank a lot of green tea. They call it nokcha. I used to drink it all the time, but now these days I'm back in America, so I drink coffee constantly. I think Elif is so horrified. She's like, no!
But that's not good for your stomach. I mean, a lot of coffee can cause problems with your stomach.
I agree. But it's one of my two addictions. My other addiction is gum. I must always chew gum. I love gum. Unfortunately.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I hear that Abdullah's like, no, that's a terrible one. Allah says that he loves American coffee. I actually like Middle Eastern coffee because it's very strong and bitter. American coffee's nice though. Let's go ahead and move on a little bit. So, who wants to share an addiction they have? It doesn't have to be a bad addiction. And by the way, Brenda, I saw your comment. Coffee's not a drug, it's a gift from God. Just letting you know. So, guys, let's go ahead and open the floor to everybody here. Is Murat, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am here.
So, what's an addiction that you have? It doesn't have to be a bad addiction, but is there like a food?
A very bad addiction. I am smoking.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to quit, but I haven't succeed yet. But I am trying on it, still trying on it. Okay.
My sister, she actually was addicted to cigarettes for many years, and she only quit just 6 months ago. So every day she still needs to have that.
Well, I have a question.
Weapon.
Yes, Abdullah. Abdullah had a question, and then we're going to move on to our new members.
About addictions, and we forgot internet addiction. What do you think of internet addiction?
Well, we did have our friend Bechar earlier who said he's on the internet 20 hours a day. It could be argued that that is an addiction. Actually, in South Korea, where I was living before, it's a very serious problem. Many people will even quit their job just to spend time on the internet.
I think we are addicted somehow to the internet, all of us, but it's in different levels. Some guys, they are really crazy, and others are trying to control it. But somehow, I don't think anyone here can live one day without having an access to the internet.
No, definitely not me. I would get so bored. Definitely.
Me too.
We have a new person. Merv, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you hear us?
Me too.
Yes, how are you?
Yes, I can find things on you.
I'm doing wonderful. Merv, what country are you from?
Me too. Turkey.
Turkey, wonderful.
Me too, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Thank you.
Welcome.
We wanted to ask, today we're talking about daily habits and also addictions. That means it's something that we absolutely have to do. For example, Merv, I'm addicted to coffee. And, oh, we lost Merv. Her connection broke. Okay, Merv, we'll see you when you come back. So let's go ahead and move on. Does anybody else have an addiction? Hakan, is there something you're deeply addicted to?
Maybe cooking.
Whoa, cooking. So you and Elif need to meet each other.
That's great. I love cooking too.
I love cooking, and all the times I prefer to cook for my friends. And I was an exchange student.
That's actually
went to some country in Europe, and I all the time help people about cooking.
Oh, so guys, Hakan is addicted to cooking. So I think this is great. In fact, Hakan, you need to use your addiction to help Elif because she cannot cook. Can you do that for me? Fantastic. We
order.
yeah, you can order his food online.
Yeah, it's better. I make money.
Let's see, Brenda in the Verbling chat says, internet, cafe, chocolates, and sleep all you want. This would be a beautiful addiction. Possibly. We have a new member, D. Mr. Liu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful,
Can you hear me?
Mr. Liu. Yes, we can hear you perfectly. Your connection is great. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
What country are you calling from?
I'm calling from Japan.
Ah, which prefecture? Hajimemashite.
Hajimemashite. Gyokuri.
Ah, I used to live in Niigata prefecture, so maybe a little far from you. But happy
Yes,
to
I
have you.
live at Tokyo.
Ah, yes. We're happy to have you. Today we're talking about addiction. And actually, in Japan, there are many different kinds of addiction as well. Is there a kind of addiction, something that people are obsessed with in your country that is maybe not healthy?
Beautiful addiction.
An addiction is something that you must always have. So, for example, I have an addiction for coffee. Okay, I always have to drink coffee all the time. So maybe my breath smells bad. Is there an addiction for people in Japan, like maybe smoking or internet, something that everybody always wants to have?
Yes, coffee is necessary. And onigiri.
Onigiri.
Yeah.
Could you explain onigiri for the class? Can you explain what onigiri is for the rest of our class?
It is really
just
difficult.
Try. It's okay, just try.
Onigiri is made by rice.
Mm-hmm.
You can make it like a wheel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
It's okay. Onigiri is a kind of food in Japan that actually everybody, I want to let you know, onigiri is a kind of food in Japan that's made from rice, and it's very addictive because of the chemicals that are in it from when it's cooked. So it's a food that's addicting. So it's kind of dangerous for us Americans because we love to eat anyway. So we can get fat from eating it sometimes. I think that's an interesting addiction that Mr. Liu brings up. Nasir, you're new to our class. How are you, sir?
Fine, and you?
Doing great. What country are you from?
I come from Libya.
Libya. Ah, my former professor is in Libya right now in Benghazi. What city in Libya are you in?
In Tripoli, the capital of Tripoli. The capital of Libya, Tripoli.
Of course, it's wonderful Yes, it's wonderful to have you. Tripoli is such a beautiful city. How are you right now? You're my first Libyan student here on Verbling. Is everything okay in Libya right now?
Yeah, it's good. But media make everything bigger than the real.
Sure. The media has the habit of exaggerating. So, but very happy to hear you're okay, Nasir. Today we're talking about habits and addiction. The things that we always do or the things we always have to be happy. For example, I have an addiction for coffee, and some people have an addiction for cigarettes or food. Is there an addiction that you have or something that you always need to have?
No, it's not. I don't have this problem. Because I don't smoke, I don't drink coffee. I don't need anything like addiction.
Wow, do you have a favorite food?
No, I eat everything.
Nasir, you're just so balanced and healthy. I envy you. I wish I could be like you. Unfortunately, as some students realize, I love coffee too much, so I think I cannot lose my addiction to it. I love it too terribly much, but we're happy to have you in class today. I want to ask you, Melissa, do you drink coffee as a university student?
No, but it's very common among my other classmates. They used to drink a lot of coffee when at the break time, you know.
I think so. Maybe they always have coffee breath. You know, coffee, breath, where they have the breath and smell of coffee on their mouth.
Yeah, we were always entering the class with the small cup of yeah.
Skyliac says McDonald's could also be an addiction. Does anybody eat fast food here? Does anybody eat fast food?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody eats it sometimes. Oh, who does? Wait, who does not?
I don't, Abdullah.
That's right, because Hakan cooks. He's a cook. He does not like to have fast food. Why don't you eat fast food, Hakan?
Because I don't like the taste, firstly, and then I really sometimes make some critics about the restaurants as well. Because I'm going there and they're doing this job fast. So if you want to cook and if you want to make some proper jobs, you need time. And if you want to make something good, it should take some big times, not so easily, not so fast. So I prefer to cook, to eat in my home, and then enjoy drinking and outside.
So that's actually a very important factor. You argue that because they, I think our Verbling chat says that fast food can be addicting, but Hakan says even though it's addicting, it could also be very unhealthy because it's made very quickly, and the ingredients maybe are not great, are not the best.
I agree
yes,
with him
I think so.
because I worked for a short time in McDonald's and I saw how they do that. So I never eat fast food.
Abdullah, you used to work in McDonald's?
Yeah, for a short time. It was a short period in my life.
Can you tell us about your experience? Because I'm a little curious about what it's like.
It was bad. So it's not. Food is not really that clean as you think, and the ingredients they use. For example, oil. They use it over and over and over until it's being poison instead of just normal oil. So I stopped eating fast food a long time ago.
Oh, that sounds so. That sounds so scary. I actually.
I know.
I know. I actually, to be honest, maybe you will not believe me, but I don't eat fast food. Believe it or not, I just don't. I think it's even though it's very common in America, I think it's unhealthy. So I try to eat. I cook at home, or I try to eat slow cooked food, just because sometimes maybe I have to eat a hamburger or McDonald's burger, but very rarely. Only sometimes. Okay, and I also think. Mr. Liu, in Japan, there's fast food, but the fast food size is so small, which I think is perfect.
Yes, it's healthy, right?
I think, Matthew, you find the big size only in the United States. Here in
Yes,
Europe,
I know.
I mean, it's small. I mean, even the big sizes of drinks, what you have there as small is our biggest drink here.
Yes.
Small and expensive.
Could you say that again, Nasser?
I know. I eat McDonald's in Italy and Sweden.
Hello.
It's small and expensive, not like America.
Someone was trying to
think about the US. I think the food is cheap there.
Hi, Simo.
The reason.
But we don't have McDonald's here in Tripoli.
Not yet, but I'm sure that you will eventually have a McDonald's in Tripoli.
Teacher.
Allah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now. Wonderful. It's
Thanks.
Where are you calling from, Allah?
From Saudi, but I am from Palestine.
So you're originally from Palestine, the West Bank or Gaza Strip?
No, West Bank, yes.
West Bank, and you're in Saudi Arabia right now.
Yes, yes.
Well, we are happy to have you. We've been talking. You've been in the Verbling chat for most of the class and listening. So I wanted to ask you, what is a addiction or a habit that you need?
Habit checking Facebook. Coffee.
Checking the Facebook. That's and coffee. You see that, Elif? I have a friend who likes coffee too. I have some support here. Okay, you hear that, Brenda? Also, I have a friend who likes that. But Facebook, I think, is a huge addiction. Don't you guys agree?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I completely agree with you.
Even us Verbling teachers, we have a Facebook group to talk to each other. So, I'm sorry. Somebody was trying to say something. No. Yeah. Even us on Facebook, we have us Verbling teachers. We have a Facebook group for us to talk to each other and share.
Please give me your. Yes.
So we have.
Account.
Oh, it's so hard to find my account because there are so many people with the name Matthew.
Yes.
Skrillex says Facebook is an addiction for some people and mostly for teenagers. I agree with you, Skrillex, but also I think adults have a Facebook addiction too. For example, I'm 26 years old, and I cannot go a day without checking my Facebook. It's not possible. So, I think it's no way to be able to be without it. Nasser, do you use Facebook?
Yes, too much.
Yes, of course. I think it's kind of necessary for modern life that we use Facebook and social networking. Except actually, I don't use Twitter. Khaled in the Verbling chat says they are also 26 years old and have an addiction to Facebook.
Me too. I am 26-year-old.
Oh, you're also 26, Allah?
Yes.
And of course, you like Facebook too. So it's not just teenagers. Fantastic. What about you, Mr. Liu? Do you use Facebook or Mixi, which is the Japanese Facebook?
Yes, I use Facebook, not Mixi.
I think Mixi is very popular with teenagers. Is that correct?
No. The Facebook is the most popular in Japan now.
Oh, great! Facebook beat Mixi. I'm very happy about that. It doesn't matter.
But it is not really favorite in Russia.
That's
not really
right.
popular.
That's right. It's not very popular in Russia. What is the most popular social network in Russia?
WeContact.
WeContact. I don't even have a WeContact account. I just have Facebook and Google+. What is WeContact like? Is it very easy to use?
It's a kind of Facebook, but you can listen to music as well, because all the different kinds of music it's loaded to the website, and you can choose what you want. And if you want to communicate with Russians easily, then you prefer to use WeContact. Actually, I'm learning Russian. That's why I'm a member of that community.
That's a smart choice, I think so, Hakan. And Brenda brings up a good point in the Verbling chat. It may not matter what social network we use, because all social networks at the end of the day are addictive. And I wonder why, guys, let's talk about this as the last topic for this class. Why do you think that social networks are so addictive?
I think it's the need to communicate with others, especially in our modern life. You don't have time for a normal communication with people. We are from work, home, work most of the time. We don't have that time to establish new relationships. So I think social networks made it easier, and as we are all human, we need it.
I think so. Murat, what do you think? You haven't spoken in a little bit.
Okay, what was the question?
It means, why do you think social networks like Facebook are so addictive?
Okay, because you know the people needs to be social. Okay, we are social human beings, so we need to share something. We need to share some part of life to with our friends, and if you don't have time to talk to your friend in the real world, so
it's just a convenient way to stay connected to the world around you. With that, especially if you have many friends in many different places and you cannot always see them. I agree with you. And Brenda says, because you can check what your friends and family are doing and talk to them at the same time. Melissa says you can make contact people around the world. And Lester says that Facebook is also addictive and popular in the Dominican Republic. So I think this is something I still remember as a little boy, before my family had the internet. And I remember that the day that the internet came into my house, it was 1996. I was 10 years old, and I remember using Instant Messenger for the very first time. And I thought that this was so revolutionary because I could talk to somebody in not a different country, not a different state, but just a different city. And I thought that was so amazing. And now look at technology. We have a class of people from, I think, 8 different countries and 4 different continents. I think social networking technology has changed so much. It's made the world, I think social networking has made the world smaller. I think it's made it more accessible. So we are able to talk to people and break through national boundaries and barriers more easily. And but Inan in the Verbling chat also brings up another fact. Maybe social networking is useful because many of us may be afraid to contact people face to face. Do you think that's true?
I think it's true somehow.
Why is that?
It's kind of phobia, social phobia. We don't have it. You noticed yourself, I think, that it's always easier to communicate with the internet instead of just seeing people and seeing the impression on their faces and reactions to what you say and what you do. So maybe it saves you the trouble from having all that experience.
I think it's again because of human, because we are, we are choosing friends, just looking from outside, and we decide, yes, I can be friends of her or him. That's why people prefer to run away, escape from the face-to-face communication. That should be one reason, I think.
I think that's definitely a possible truth as well. Anybody else have any comments? Melissa, Ala, Elif, does anybody else want to make a comment on this particular issue?
Yes, I think face-to-face communication is better always. Other countries like Germany in USA, and I can contact with him or her, and it's easy and it's so good, I think. And I use it, and I use Facebook, Skype, and Twitter, and it has a lot of benefits.
Yes, I think many of us cannot argue with that. Melissa or Elif or Hakan, anybody want to make a final statement?
It just
Sure.
Facebook provide more access to personal information, and that's why I think too many people find interesting.
Yes, I think it's possible to learn so much about people without ever actually having to know them, which is both interesting and I think a little challenging at the same time. Guys, our lesson is ending now, but I want to really congratulate everybody. This personal habits, it's kind of a unique topic because these issues it's something that we deal with on a daily basis, our personal habits or addictions, and it's fun to talk about them because in English, if you're going to speak English as an acquired or new language, you have to be willing to explain about your lifestyle. So I really want to congratulate everybody, Mr. Lu, Abdullah, Ala, Hakan, Elif, Melissa, Murat, Nasser, and we had our gentleman Omar come in at the last minute, as well as everybody on the Verbling chat. A great
Thanks
job.
for the wonderful class.
No,
thank you.
No problem. No problem. And there are classes after mine, so be sure to check today's class schedule. And I'll have some classes later on this afternoon as well.
Can I have a question?
Yes. What's your question, Nasser?
Is your class daily class or is it every
I'm
day?
sorry?
Your class is every day?
I think my classes are scheduled usually daily. It depends. But for right now, we have, I believe Jeff has a class after mine, so please go try with him. It's important to experience English with many different teachers. So I hope we will see some of you later this afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the wonderful class. Bye-bye. Peace.